What's up, everybody? I am Luke from the Master Sword Valley, and welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. In the last episode, we made it through the end of the Fire Temple, defeating off against the Lava Lord Kragma. And in this episode, we have now restored the Spirit Tracks to the temples, or the Tower of Spirits. Does that mean we're going straight there? You should know by now that that's not going to happen. We have more rabbits for us to get here. Now, of course, I'm gonna do an interesting path around here to, try and get them all. It's weird doing the paths around in the fire realm here, around the fire temple, because it's, there's so many twists and turns. You're not meant to just draw like a straight path to where it is you want to go. You take all the junctions. Either way, let's start the rabbit hunt. Gotcha, there's our first one, very easy. Right over there is our next one. Did not think that would reach it, but hey, I'm not complaining. Oh, this one here is tricky since it's going to be sliding down a lot. I would have laughed if I had caught it like immediately. Come on. Ah, dang it. So I have to go back to the fire temple. Let me try for the other ones first before I do that one again. Behind the temple over here is our next one. That is sliding again. Oh, I got you that time. I would have had it that time too. And here's this rabbit that we saw when we were going after the snurgulars. There we go. And I'll actually come back for the other ones. Like the one over here in this one, I'll come back for that one later. As it's actually going to be something in this direction that is worth our time. But for now, I'm going to get the one that I missed that's behind the temple. Gotcha. Okay, I got this one right here. Like I said, I will worry about the other one that I missed later. Like I said, there's something that we're going to unlock that will take us out that direction. Alrighty, for our next bit of business right here, this is the place that's now opened up, is this station right here. We saw this here, like, when the Dark Train was waiting to ambush us when we've had our first load of Mega Ice. And now, it's open to us now that Kragma has been defeated. The Goron target range. Do you think it's okay for us to be here? It looks pretty deserted. Well, what other train can even go in here? Welcome, this is the Goron target range. As you can see, it's a special place. It's special because we built it all by hand. But it's been a long time since we had a human challenger. Would you like to try it? It only costs 20 rupees. Since this is your first time, I will explain the rules. There are 3 kinds of targets. Each kind has a different point value, but be careful not to shoot any Goron faces. If you do, you will get a big scary lecture. Depending on your score, you might win a fabulous prize. Alright, good luck. I turn on the engine so it will go on its own towards the goal line. Concentrate and try to hit the targets. Yep, it's minigame time. Now, this minigame right here is just there for like treasures and rupees and such. It doesn't have sort of any other value besides that. But this is basically the equivalent of the boat game that we had in that was in Phantom Hourglass. You basically, you shoot, but the targets are pretty much like different this time. Where the blue targets are now worth 10, whereas before I think they were worth like 100 and they broke instantly here. Whereas the red targets now are worth 30 and you can hit them 3 times before they break. Or no, I think it was that the red targets were straight up indestructible in Phantom Hourglass. I don't really remember really. But As we can see, there's also Goron faces. I'm avoiding those because if you hit those, you will lose a bunch of points. As you can see that I'm doing such a good job of not avoiding them. I'm doing so good right here. Now I believe right over here, or pretty soon at least, we're going to deal with spinning targets where, yeah, right there. It's red on one face and Goron face on the other, so we want to make sure not to hit the Goron face. No, we want to hit the Goron face. Okay, avoid Goron. Boom. There we go. Ah. See? Right there. Minus 30 points should you hit a Goron. So we obviously, avoid that as much as possible. There's not really much to say. The train drives itself, so all you have to worry about is just concentrating on fire. Got you. Now whoa, that was a huge drop. Now at the end over here, we have some balloons right here. How they made certain balloons like indestructible after 3 shots, I don't know, but that's honestly impressive right there. This is basically your last way of getting a bunch of points right here, which I really do want. Again, like I said, nothing super beneficial from this right here. It's just a good way of getting like money and treasures and things for the cost of 20 rupees, might I add as well. See, I think I might have missed one. Good. Oh, well, 1070. Not quite 1080, unfortunately. Uh-huh. Yes, 1070 points. Yes, that's enough for a prize. Do you want the big chest or the little one? I believe, depending on which one you open, doesn't quite matter. We still get a good treasure, like a pearl necklace right here. Now we can try this again right here. And since we've gotten 1070 points right here, everything in the game is far too easy. But if you think that, I assure you, you are missing out because you see, I've extended the course just for you. Now go and try to beat their high score. The track is now longer, whereas before we had to go to just the green flag. Now we go all the way to the purple flag. It's basically the same game, but there are more points available for us. So I'm just going to cut ahead to show my score. Alright. Now we're approaching the end of the track right here. I don't know how I got that right there, but basically like behind here. Oh, I guess that was it. Well, the important thing is that like make sure you, like towards the end of the tracks, just check behind you. There are more targets for you to shoot. And as for our prize, this time we'll go with the big chest. A big green rupee for that, not bad. So basically get all of our money back. So you can go back to this place and try it again should you need any treasures. So it's yet another mini game, which is also, a reference to Phantom Hourglass there with that same mini game. Anyway, out we go. Our next stop here being Goron Village. We do want to, actually, we'll might as well go ahead and talk to this Goron right here. We Gorons heard about the stuff called snow that you can find in Anuki Village. It could be a rumor, but we heard it is cold, fluffy, pure, and white, and oh so nice. Have you ever seen this stuff before? No. Well, I bet it must feel nice to roll around in something that white and fluffy. Would you please take me to Anuki Village? Oh joy, my first ever trip. So he's going to be waiting on the train right there. Luckily, he's not going to be waiting as long as, say, Teacher or Ferris. Unfortunately, I don't quite have the money for what it is that I want right here. But I do want to go and check the mailbox here because it's been technically 2 days since we got all those points with Beetle. So our card should be in the mail. Howdy, mister. Letter and package from Beetle. Here you go. And yeah, I can't forget the important thing. The gold card. We get 20% off all merchandise from Beetle. Which again is going to be harder to make getting those points. It's going to be hard to get those points, but easier to afford stuff. Ancient gold piece, star loop, dark pearl, and star fragment. Nah. I've been kicking myself when I've been looking back at these videos here and not putting in the prize postcards when there's been dragon scales, because that is easily what I need the most and what I'm getting the least of. As of right now, I only have 2 of these when I need 4 of them. Anyway, gold membership. Thank you for shopping Beetle's Air Shop. You now have 500 points. Here's a gold card to give you 20% off on all items. Sweet. Alright. So now, yep, we have another passenger. We're heading to Anuki Village. Let's go. Flawless, and we're here. Wow, so it was all true. This whole place is covered with white fluffy stuff. I am so glad I made the trip out here, and I am so glad you gave me a ride. Alright, we'll accept that as payment. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And that gives us some actual useful tracks this time, I guess I should say. I cannot forget my manners. First things first, I must go meet the village head. I don't know what it is with Gorons and Anukis that I gotta take notes, but I mean, they're still there, I suppose. I forgot about the notes that I had in Goron Village as well. A letter from Nico. You know, for his age, Nico sure has energies to burn. Yes, I need the letter, please. Well, might as well check out what that letter is talking about. I did not expect this to get here so soon. I guess it's after you complete the fire temple. How are your travels going? Are you collecting lots of stamps for me? I hope you are to see your smiling face back in Aboda Village soon. Oh, I was cleaning up the other day. I found this map. Why don't you check it out? So we might as well mark this on the map for later. So right next to this house and right next to Nico's house, under the trees, there's some treasures for us to find. I'm not sure the next time we will be returning to Aboda Village. It might be once we collect all the stamps. I'm not really sure. Either way, the honcho is outside of his hut, by the way, Goron. I guess he doesn't know who the village honcho is, so he just assumes that this big important house, this is the honcho. Oh, I was just speaking with the village honcho. Yes, sirree. I am sure the honcho. No doubt about it. Why else would I be sitting in my house? I just changed my clothes, guy. Well, honcho, since you are going on a trip, thanks for letting me use your house. And you don't not even know me. For a politician, you are most hospitable. Well, what can I say? I'm a real hospital sort of guy. It is true what they say. The colder a place gets, the warmer your hearts of the residents. What's up? Hey there, guy. I've just been chatting with my rocky pal here. He's really been talking up of Goron Village to me. Apparently it's toasty all year round and the perfect place for taking it easy. Personally, this Anuki could use a break from the guard duty. What do you say giving me a lift to Goron Village? Sure. Booyah! I knew you wouldn't let me down, guy. Well, I'll be waiting for you on the train. As he just casually shoves me aside. Well, we got yet another passenger, but instead of going straight to Goron Village, because that's kind of a long train ride there, we're actually going to explore those new tracks. Trust me, they're very beneficial, especially for taking this guy to Goron Village. That kind of spoils what's on the tracks, but you'll see. We'll head straight there. Let's go. Alrighty, so right over here on these new tracks, and yes, I did get hit, causing the Anuki to be dissatisfied with my train services here. We have ourselves our final 2 snow rabbits right here. How difficult are these going to be to catch? Well, first one is simple. Thank you for being super simple, little buddy. And just up ahead as well is our 10th and final snow rabbit. Missed it, dang it. I was hoping to actually catch it when I actually, said 10th and final. Right here. But anyway, the other big important thing right here is a new warp gate. This is why I didn't want to just go straight to Goron Village here. I wanted to explore these new tracks because this warp gate takes us directly east of the Goron Village over here. So since we need to go there, let's go. Yes, I do in fact know how to drive a train. You don't. Woo! It's like a sauna here. Oh, and your driving was pretty decent. You know what? I earned that because I did actually, of course, get hit by Sir Frosty when, taking you here. But here's a new Force Gem, which gives us a shortcut back to the Fire Realm from Warp Gate B. Nothing too useful there. But anyway, now that we're back here in Goron Village, like I said, some deliveries and rides will take you to places that you'd want to go in the first place if you're going for 100% purposes. And here, this is not the right house. Maybe that Goron that we just took to Nuki Village was from that house. This may seem a little random, but I might have made up my mind. I'm tired of living in the sticks, so I'm moving to the big city. I will not change my mind, so do not try to stop me. Oh? You are so aloof, a cold cucumber, that is what you are. The city was where the castle is, and the castle is where the princess lives. See what I'm getting at? One-way ticket to the big city, please. Sure, you got the money for it? Even though we don't exactly charge for these rides here, but hey, we do take Force Gems as payment. Anyway, yep, ride number 3 already here. So, I will go ahead and meet you guys over in Castletown. Oh, thank goodness. I thought for a second the Dark Train was heading into the forest right here, when I remembered for a fact that the Dark Trains don't come into the forest. I missed the junction that's directly west of Castletown that takes you to the Snow Realm. I was getting real scared there. We're here. What is this? Have we arrived while I slept? Excellent! But I missed all the scenery while I was snoozing. It's a good thing I didn't get hit then, so you could actually, that we didn't know you like wake up. Princess! Princess Zelda, where are you? That Goron child looks so happy. Wonder if he'll really get the chance to meet the princess. What am I saying? Of course he can't meet the princess. I'm right here. You don't know. Once we get you your body back, you might get the chance to. So this is the big city? How very exciting. All the houses are made of stones, and delicious ones at that. Oh, there you are, princess. Except that's not the princess up there. What do we got here today? Same things. Right. I thought for some reason this was a new day. I guess because of all the driving made me think so. At last, I have found the princess. I have been looking forward to this very much. Ugh, what is this rocky lump? And why is it talking to me? I cannot believe I'm actually conversing with this princess. Huh? Princess? Well, it's true that I've always thought of myself that way, but I'm happy to hear that others share that point of view as well. But she is different from how I imagined. Maybe the imagination makes everything prettier, though. Reality can be very harsh sometimes. What did you say? What a horrible little rock you are. Look what you did now. You scared her away. These city princesses sure are short-tempered. Even so, I want to spend more time in the big city. Thank you for taking me here. And with this Force Gem, we unlock ourselves another new station. I thought this was going to unlock tracks elsewhere, but I suppose not. Might as well check the shop while I'm here. It's got treasures, right? Rudo Crown and Pirate Necklace. I can tell what that is based on the pixelation. You know, being so low res and everything. Anyway, let's head out, and we're actually gonna go check out those new tracks. But I also want to make sure that I go catch those snow rabbit, that last snow rabbit. Hey, what do you know? I have a use for these tracks here. Oh, I was aiming for the tree, but I didn't realize that I was gonna hit that boulder. Oh well. Oh, got it first. Well, I got it. Either way, that does that, and that does it for all the rabbits in the Snow Realm right here. I've been long overdue to go see the guy at Rabbitland Rescue to claim my reward for all rabbits in the forest and now the Snow Realm. I think I promise, I will make that a priority this episode. I might as well go and show off the tracks that we got from taking the Anuki to Goron Village right here, because those new tracks that we just unlocked from taking the Goron to Castletown actually does lead us right over to those new tracks. Well, pretty damn close to it. And I like this right here, just riding by this this bottomless chasm right here. I don't know what it is, but I really like it. Just looking down it as well. I mean, we can't exactly look straight down it, but even still, it's still cool to me to just ride on the tracks above a bottomless chasm right here. I kind of wish we could have angled ourselves better to also shoot straight down, just to see it go so far down. Anyway, on these new tracks all the way over here, check it out. It's a hidden station. One that's still covered in snow, it looks like. Like, that seriously looks like snow from the exterior here. Welcome to Disorientation Station. A very fun name to say at the very least. These stations really are everywhere, aren't they? It seems awfully deserted here, though. Hold on a second. Is that a soldier from Hyrule Castle? What's he doing all the way out here? Well, let's go find out here. But first, we saw this treasure chest right over here, and we saw a bird flying around. Latch onto you. Take me over to get the chest, please. There's not even anything up on this one. I guess technically this is how we can get up higher. I forgot about that. But I want the chest. Take me to the chest. There we go. And we get a Dark Pearl loop for that, so I didn't even need to play the prize postcards to get them. Okay. Now we need to get ourselves. Now we need to get ourselves back up here again. Stupid bird. Get ourselves up on this platform right here, so we may swing. Whee! Basically taking ourselves higher and higher. It's just like the Kragma fight, just without minecarts. You good? We have more of these leaves piled right here that we can once again blow away with a whirlwind. If we need stuff in them. Anyway, there's not really, again, there's not much outside of the cave that guard is standing at. But there is another chest. I forgot about that. I don't really remember like any and all chests that are at these smaller stations right here, unless there's one that's permanently like burned into my memory, essentially. Either way, we will actually go past the guard this time. There we go. Get you taken out, and another chest. What is this one? Big green rupee. So I'm assuming if you don't have full potions, that'll be another probably red potion for you. Maybe purple. I don't know. Either way, might as well go and talk to the guard. Hey. What to do? Oh, you're a recruit from Hyrule Castle, aren't you? Clearly. What are you doing out here? Me? Oh, me. Right. See, I came here with my friend to uncover a golden treasure. Oh, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't spread that to the other soldiers, okay? We got halfway in, but then some big plant monster showed up. I was terrified, so I hightailed it out of there on my own. Oh, what a pathetic story. It's hard to believe that someone this cowardly is a guard from Hyrule Castle. What could have happened to my buddy? I guess he's still lost. Hey, you have a sword. How about doing a bit of recon inside for me? I'm honestly too freaked out to set foot in there. No way. Come on, don't be like that. I'll tell you what, you can keep whatever treasure you find, I promise. I just want to see my friend return safely. Now remember, this place is a real maze, so you better not get lost. If you do, you might never see the light of day again. But don't worry, I know a way to get the treasure, I think. Listen, you better just take notes. From a room that knows no south, follow the rocky trail north and north. No, south, north, and north. Okay. There in the north lies treasure waiting to be discovered. Got all that? Yep. From a room that knows no south, follow the rocky trail north and north. Treasure to be discovered. Sounds pretty tricky. We should do it for the sake of this guard. Let's do it. So in here, there's several resources right here. Like a lot of pots and containing like specific demon fossils. Anyway, I guess we just start heading south until we find the room that knows no south. Oh hey, another treasure from a pot. Again, wish it was something more valuable, but sadly, it's not. I got lost in this room for a solid 5 minutes right here. The solution itself is super simple. I just can't believe that I forgot what said solution is. Yep, entrance. Okay, east. South. Yeah, this is the room that knows no south. So north twice. Oh, here's the message. To my eternal friend and treasure hunting partner, I can't seem to find the way out. I believe I am hopelessly lost. I don't think I have much longer left, so I want to apologize to you. I had originally intended to claim the treasure for myself, even though you always looked out for me. When you ran off, I thought nothing of it and went on to find the treasure. I was a fool. I want you to know that you shouldn't waste any worry on me. Just move on with your life, and please think of me every once in a while. You are, were, and will always be my dearest friend. Farewell. So, again, he didn't make it, unfortunately. I'm assuming he got mauled by these fire bobbas here. Get out of here. I laid a nice healthy snack for you, and you didn't even bother going for it, you jerk. So now that we don't see anything here, we don't have a shovel, unfortunately. We got the Song of Discovery, and we get our chest. Containing another alchemy stone for us. So this would make it number 3 here. Is that the treasure the soldier was talking about? How did you manage to find it so easily? Or did you just get lucky? No, it doesn't matter. Let's get going. Which is the way out? Well, we'll find it ourselves here. Is this the room that knows no south? Not quite. Okay. Let's see, I gotta find one of those signs again. I believe if I head west is the room with the spinets in them. No, it's just right here. Nice. Made it out just fine. Anyway, hey buddy. What? You found the treasure? And did you find my partner? Well... What? You found a message from my friend? So that is what he was thinking in his last moments. And he wasn't angry at me, even though this means so much to me. I feel like a great weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I'll live on for his sake. Thank you for your help. Here, have this. A big green rupee worth 100. Let's leave him be. Come on, Link, we should go. Indeed, we should. Seeing that soldier made me miss the castle a bit. Yeah, we better get going. You may miss the castle, sure, but without a physical body to, enjoy it, there's not much you can do. Anyway, off to our next location. There we go, second try. Again, I thought the tracks we unlocked for Disorientation Station was just due north of where we are right now, but turns out, nope, of course. And now the armor train is back. Now that we have no reason to go back to Slippery Station or Snowdrift Station or the Snow Temple at all. Again, not that I'm going to complain about them being, absent, but it's still very confusing as to why they were just suddenly gone when we were heading up to Slippery Station. I guess give or take a couple days and they'll decide, now we gotta start driving on these tracks. Gotta find the hero and stop the spirit engine. Because that's totally the voice that these trains would have. Anyway, we're coming back here to Wellspring Station because we need some more Mega Ice. 50 rupees. So he will just straight up, he gets the gist that we're doing. We always want to try and get it as cheap as possible here. So he's just flat out giving it to us for 20 rupees. Or for 50 rupees. I would have loved it if we got 50 pieces of Mega Ice for just 20 rupees. That would have been awesome. Either way, I will show you where it is that we need to take it. Our destination for this Mega Ice here is Papachia Village. As this vendor that sold us the fish before... Yeah, we have a lot of the ice. A fish have been spoiling very quickly, so they need to put it on ice to preserve it here. So why don't you go and take it all. Until it melts, that is. But we're not going to need to bring them more Mega Ice, luckily. This is to express my gratitude. It's no gratitude gem, but it is a force gem. And that opens up these tracks over here. Luckily, they're right next to the Papachia Village, which is lovely. Let's go check them out. Now these new tracks over here reveal this station at this fortress over here. Remember what I told you? Remember those big cannons that we saw when going back from the Ocean Temple to the Tower of Spirits? Yeah, this is the pirate hideout. Oh wow, is this the pirate hideout that the people in Papatia were talking about? Let's see what's back there. Yep. And believe it or not, but I believe this right here, actually, I'm not gonna do this yet. Over here, we have a bird right up there that we better go ahead and call down. Because this is the one optional station here that actually has a stamp station at it. Where's that bird? There you are. There we go. Go. Good. Just sling me over there. So, this is stamp station numero 17. Now, I definitely like that one there. I like the big blend on it. That's really cool. I don't believe there's anything up there, nor will I think the bird take us up there. I'm going to find out. No, it doesn't look like it does. Okay, so there's nothing up there, unfortunately. All right, let's go and head on in. This seems like the entrance. Let's go in. Let's do it. Ooh, how exciting! Help! It's a mini game here. This is basically this game's archery mini game right here. These little mini blend pirates here are the targets here, and we basically got to shoot them. Every time we get a shot in, we get consecutively more points, right, capping off at 50 per shot. So we're going to want to be sure to shoot as many of these as possible and rack up our score. Your score doesn't necessarily matter this first time here, as we're just rescuing someone who's still going to give surprise regardless. Unfortunately, yeah, I broke my streak right there, so unfortunately my points are back to the way they are. You do get a line of them, so you can easily build up your points again. I find this archery minigame way easier than the one in Phantom Hourglass right here. The only thing to worry about is just these cages right here. If you're not paying attention, you can get caught in one, and then you basically fail the minigame right there. But there's no worry about your points decreasing. Good work, boy! Boy, am I glad you're here. There's a little car over there. Let's use it to get out of here. So now we're now on rails this time, literally. Yeah, this minigame is super simple as it is, but this is easily the best minigame in the game for treasure grinding right here. You'll find out later, as I think we'll hopefully get more than just a treasure from this guy since we're saving his life. Now, the thing about that transition right there is that if you have an arrow ready, Link will shoot it, and I think it will go ahead and break your score. It might just be like if it plinks off of something, that's when your score is broken there. Get you. It might be. I don't really know for sure, but the idea. So I think like if you have an arrow ready in your bow, and it gets fired off like immediately when the screen fades back, then your streak won't break. Anyway, we have the big boss right here, the big blend. I'm just gonna ignore the little mini blends for now and just go and take this guy out. Should you fail, he's basically the last roadblock to you getting out of here, and if he hits you, you're immediately done. And you have to try that all again. Your scores was for nothing. Thanks for rescuing me, kid. I've got a woman back home in Papatia Village, and I really miss her. You say you know my girl. She's a fine woman, isn't she? Oh, but that reminds me. What are you doing all the way out here anyway? Cruising on your train, you say? Now that's good timing. How about giving me a lift back to Papatia? Now that's music to my ears. Okay, I'll go wait on the train. Now I'm curious, what happens if we go back in? It's nothing. So we can just see it for its entirety without immediately getting jumped right into a minigame. And I forget, is there anything over here? It's just the edge of the water. We get the pirate ship is here. That same pirate ship that got on our train when we were taking Carbon back to the Ocean Sanctuary. Either way, let's go ahead and take this guy back. Should be just a hop, skip, and a jump right over to Papatia, right? Right? Not quite that simple right here. The pirates want to take him back, basically. Now I can see right there. Should you defeat the big ship, the other two cannon boats will just sail away, basically. So now you destroy their ship for a second time. So hopefully now they'll stop terrorizing people in the ocean realm, in Papatia Village specifically. Super simple. Didn't even have to worry about any signs through him not getting satisfied about that. Woohoo! Back home at last, and hasn't changed a bit. I thought I'd never see this place again with those filthy pirates snatched me. Thanks so much for rescuing me, bro. I guess now he's technically in safety, so now it makes sense for him to give us manifest the Force Gem and give it to us now. And that restores more Ocean Realm tracks. Okay then, I'm gonna go see my girl. I bet she's dying to see me. See you later. You're alive? Who is this guy? This man is my husband. You're what? How could you? What about us? What do you mean, what about us? There never was any us. Now will you please just leave me alone? That's cold. Yeah, that's just really cold. This is really awkward, Link. Maybe we shouldn't have brought him back. Link, right? Thank you so much for introducing us. Uh-huh. They'll be fine there, but yeah, this guy unfortunately gets rejected. Thanks a bunch for rescuing me, pal, but I wonder if I should go back to sailing again. You do you, buddy, now that unfortunately your heart's broken. But I bet you're probably wondering what happens if you actually don't complete that woman's side quest and bring the mayor of Whittleton to Papatia. Well, there's actually an interesting bit of dialogue there that says, like, they were always friends, and I think it's best if we just stay separated. So you're not basically screwed out of getting the rabbits that were in the forest realm, like right over here. You're not screwed out of getting them. I thought that you were. Like, if you took on, like, after you get the bow and go bring the ice to the fish lady and then come back and save this guy and bring him back, that you would be screwed out of getting those other rabbits. But luckily, the game thought of that there. It's just an interesting bit of dialogue that you would have missed had you progressed. Either way, we're going straight back to the pirates' hideout. I know, we loved it so much there. Now back at the pirates' hideout right here, there's a Goron. My friend has been captured by the pirates. I came here to play hero, but I was too frightened to go forward. I guess I do not have the stomach for the rescuing business. Please will you go and do it for me? Alright, fine. Oh, good. My friend is in the back of that cave. Please know that I'm counting on you. There's a gang of pirates in there, and so you need to defeat as many as you can. Do your best, because you'll also get a reward for the rescue. So now instead of that guy, now it's a Goron that's captured. Though this basically is your way of playing the minigame over and over again here. We've already seen it before, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut ahead. There we go. The biggest thing there is to just continue to tap to shoot arrows at it. You can get more points from the mini blins at the end there, but it's very risky. Either way, we got the quiver. Now we can hold even more arrows. If I get kidnapped again, I can count on you. Well, we want to be sure to talk to him again because already his friend has gotten captured again. I almost got to wonder if these Gorons are now turning us into a business here, because they're not exactly charging anything. They're just handing out prizes for if you can save his friend. But again, we want to do this again because, you know, there's going to be a reward involved. A new reward this time. Almost got me right there, but luckily it didn't. 445.70 here. I believe that is what I believe to be a perfect score. I think I missed like 3 mini blends or something, but that's not the point. We get our next heart container here, having 14 hearts this time. Now, if you play this again, this, like I said, is the best mini game for grinding treasures because if you get a good score, you will get any of the rare treasures. So if you're like me, on like past playthroughs, I had such a hard time getting the Mystic Jades along with the Dragon Scales here. But this minigame, it's free anytime you play it, so you would have no excuse not to have enough Mystic Jades, or even Goron Ambers, or Palace Dishes, or Ancient Gold Pieces, the like. So if you're really in need of treasures, this is your best bet. The whip minigame is good, but it's 50 rupees a pop, really. And like with this game, it kind of kills two birds with one stone. Not only gives you rare treasures, but also gets you better at like target practice and such. So I really prefer this as my minigame of choice for treasure grinding, and just rupee grinding in general. Either way, we now have 3 more stops to make before we finally complete this whole side quest roundup, and I might as well go ahead and include them here. All the way over here, we have yet ourselves another new warp gate. This one, I believe, being warp gate G this time. I'm not quite going to take it because we can see on the map we have yet another ocean rabbit right here, number 9. There we go. We got it. Good. All right, so that's that one done. Boom, boom, boom. Now we'll take the warp gate, as it's actually beneficial for me. And this takes us directly west of the trading post over here. I guess technically south of the Whittleton, but same thing. And the trading post is actually where I want to go next. What's up, Linebecko buddy? If you thought that Regal Ring was worth 8,000 rupees, well, technically what I've got here is nowhere even close to that, but even still, I got something just as nice as that Regal Ring there. I'm not sure how the Regal Ring got so much higher in value when we had to give it to the bridge worker there, but still, I got 2, count them, 2 alchemy stones for you. Look at those numbers go up. Oh, it's so beautiful. Anyway, yeah, I came back here to get all this money right here. Not that I needed 6,000 rupees for something, but, you know, money's money. And I wanted to have said money. Our next stop here is all the way in Goron Village. I technically could have saved this one for later here, since, you know me, I like to use the newly made tracks to go back to the Tower of Spirits right here. But I'm deciding to do this now, as we can finally get this quiver. And a second quiver, giving us a maximum capacity of 50 arrows. For 2,000 whole rupees. Now I don't believe the shop will have anything in place of that big quiver now that we've bought it. I don't think so. Yeah, it's just permanently sold out. Oh well. Well, again, we got ourselves that next quiver. That's why I wanted all that money there. So now, as the very last thing we'll do in this episode, we are not unfortunately going to go to the tower. We will head to Rabbitland Rescue and turn in see what we get for collecting all of the grass rabbits and the snow rabbits. Warp Gate E, let's go. All right, finally here at Rabbitland Rescue. If you're curious, right here we have 38 rabbits out of, as you can guess, 50 in total. Looks like my old lady's gonna be here for a while. I mean, I'm glad and all, but things just won't be the same with her around. Buddy, give me some prizes. 140 rupees for that. We managed to catch every variety of rabbit out there. We get a Mystic Jade for catching one of every type of rabbit. We caught all the grass rabbits, which means we get a Palace Dish. Nice. And we caught all the snow rabbits, which means we get a Goron Amber for that. I believe, again, these treasures are varied. They're varied, so if you just save and then soft reset the game, you can just keep trying your luck with the treasures that you want. But anyway, we did a lot in this episode, so we're gonna call things right there. Next time on the Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, we're finally heading to the Tower of Spirits. I promise you guys. I will meet you guys in Goron Village at the start of the next episode, though. All right, see you guys then.